Hello, everyone. Jeremy or ZXCV or Younghoe Koo on WARNO, depending on who you ask. Got another game here for you today, playing against T-Man. T-Man is playing the new 9th Panzer. I'm playing 35th. And so we can take a look here. So my strategy here in this game is basically create an ATGM wall and don't let T-Man get through it. You can see here that T-Man's starting out with a bunch of tanks. The T-72S, which is really good. Some Koobs, some BMP2s coming up. I'm starting here with some decent Nikis to take the center line. And then, just a bunch of ATGMs. No AA. I have a plane and then a helo here to start out the game. So strategy-wise here, I know that playing against an armor deck and watching T-Man play many times, he is not going for this really at all. He's not going to commit anything to it. So I'm going to commit a very small force here to go get a cap over on this and get a quick early cap lead on him and see what happens. Basically, with T-Man, I know he likes to play very slow and methodical. So my idea here is once he's able to build his forces in the slow and methodical way that he likes to do and, roll me on 99.9% of occasions, I've decided I'm going to make him walk into ATGMs or drive into ATGMs if that's what he wants. Here, we can see, pretty standard opener here, going, again, pretty hard for the center town. I understand that he's going to want to take this solely because, he's able to basically cut off all of my reinforcements from this side and also use this to get into these two clumps of trees. So here you go. You can see my opener, just getting the Mi-24V out. I've got my MiG-29 out here circling, just kind of waiting. Gonna go ahead and eliminate this poor Alpha from the game. I'm gonna start shooting ATGMs everywhere. Mistake here, I pushed this very, very aggressively. I probably should have kept it back maybe over here a little bit more or stick it right here where, it's kind of the meta place to put a helicopter on a helo rush here. I fly my MiG-29 back there to get absolutely donked by 2 Koobs. And you'll see here my MiG shoots and it side shots a T-72, but unfortunately it takes a dive and dies. Here I'm slowly moving up. As you can see, T-Man, as I expected, he had nothing over here. So I'm kind of just setting up some advanced recon here just to make sure that if he does decide he wants to push there, that I'm well aware of it. I can react in time. And over here you can see we have the bundle of sticks just sitting here, giving a good sight line just over the field. Meanwhile, pushing up a Metis and a Desanta Nikki to see what's going on. Buying my first piece of AA at 3 minutes into the game, and I kind of forget about these recon. I should have really put these like over in this area over here so that I would be aware of anything that's driving in and out of here. You can see T-Man played super slow here. He's expecting me to be in here. I think that's why he's doing this. So we're kind of just we're stalemate here, and this is not, or not stalemate. I have a +2 advantage right now. This is one of the times where, as playing 35th, I'm not super happy with what's going on here because I'm unfortunately stuck in a grind, and nothing's happening. Like I'm not attacking anything. This is where, I do not play well, is being in this very static line grind where I'm not doing a whole lot. You can say T-Man here is buying more BMPs. He's buying some more recon to see what's going on. I'm buying BMDs, Conquerors. Even more Conquerors, like I said, I'm going to create an ATGM problem, basically, for T-Man that he has to deal with. And if he doesn't deal with it, he's going to run into a lot of issues where, that his tanks are going to just kind of be out there with no smoke and they're going to just kind of die. So this was a really important play. This, to me, was one of the more pivotal points in the game here. I saw this Alpha walking out, and I noticed that too because the T-72 shot at, so I'm going to go eliminate that. So using the Spetsnaz with their incendiary rockets, I'm willing to tank a few shots from these tanks to get rid of this, so he has no, so he can't see into this field as easily, as well as into this little town. And then, okay, it dies. I pull them back. I suspect T-Man is going to buy artillery at some point. That at the point in this game, that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting to see just a ton of artillery starting to rain down on my guys. And as you can see, T-Man hasn't bought any artillery yet. There it is. There's actually his first buy. So now I'm kind of playing a little bit. I'm playing very slow and passive here as 35th, which is not necessarily what you want to do. You kind of want to be always engaging, trying to take advantageous trades with your infantry. You'll see I'm moving the BMDs over this forest line. We saw these two T-72s shooting earlier, so I'm going to get these in an area where if these try to drive across, we're going to have something to shoot at them with to prevent them from coming across. You see T-Man taking up very, very passive positions back here. Still forgot about the recon here. And you can see I'm not really able to shoot anything currently right now. And we see here's the BMP2 that's coming up. I double stack my Conkers here, which I think is a mistake. And then sending these robots off to the side to try to get a line of sight on these. I was not aware that these got an AT missile with decent range. So that was a major issue and a major problem here that I had for me. And then you'll see the main issue here then too is the BMPs just start raining hell onto my Conkers. At the same time, I'm trying to make a push with my D-Santoniki to see what's over here. Finding out very quickly that that's not going to work. We have Seed and 2 AT planes coming out. So we have the Seed coming out, get these to turn off. And then hopefully killing some units here. So we kill a T-72 on that pass. We don't take any damage except for the Seed gets pretty messed up. So here we are again. We're just trying to play with these Conkers here, trying to pick off units if we can. If I can kill 1 or 2 BMPs with that, I see value in it. You can see T-Man buying more artillery. I'm buying more Conkers, basically to keep filling up area to make sure that he can't just drive across on me. Which you'll see later in the game. Eventually, it does happen. So here we go. We got some more recon in here. We got this Conkers here shooting at this T-72. And you'll notice, I noticed he doesn't take any veterancy on these, which I find very interesting. I thought for sure these would be upvetted. I upvet them in my 9th Panzer deck. Now that I've started playing it, you'll see this Metis here has sightline of this Manchutinov Clara. It's going to go ahead and eliminate that from the game. So, getting the point value back right here with these pretty easily. And then, just trying to take out some of these units over here, taking out the recon, really helping myself out here, trying to, keep these guys resupplied and healthy so that they can keep firing. So that's the goal here. I bring up a helicopter. You'll find that this VP becomes the hero of the game. But here we go, hey, T-Man's, he's got this mediocre cohesion BMP. It's not really hitting a whole lot. T-72 is also not killing it. So, we're just laying down fire on this guy. We kill a BMP with the Kokon out of this. And then we continue to shoot rockets into T-Man here. You'll see he's got a Strela, he's got 2 Cubes. He hasn't got any Iglas yet. So, kind of curious. And then, killing some infantry that's walking across in the open. We're shooting these Kokons at these T-72s, just making it really hard for T-Man to make any sort of play. And just hitting these T-72s with these Kokons. It comes with 16. So, just making it really miserable. And now he's reacting. He's bringing the Cube up. He's bringing the Strela up. I'm healing my things in here slowly but surely. T-Man is artillerying all my infantry positions, which is what I would expect. You'll see I brought the recon up over here finally. The robot and the bundle of sticks is laying down some ATGMs. It doesn't kill anything. See here, we're kind of just playing really slow. Bringing up another Strela there. Some metas, some more supply to keep everything healed up. Cycling my infantry from building to building. At this point, I'm like, he probably can see this, but I need to move it for building the building as I hear the artillery fire. Because he's trying to target these, 90-point Spetsnaz, which are going to cause him an issue throughout the game here for a little bit. And then just hanging the VP back here, just kind of sitting in a defensive position. Old me would just drive this thing in and just see what happens, which is not the smart thing to do, because obviously we saw the 2 Cubes. We weren't sure where they were. So we're kind of just hanging out, waiting. T-Man is, again, shooting at my infantry. I have 2 BMDs shooting at a car. Bringing a Metis over here. And then what am I buying here? I'm buying more Conquerors. Like I said at the beginning of the game, we are trying to make T-Man's life very hard with the Conquerors. We want to fight an infantry battle against him because our infantry is significantly better than his. So we want to keep fighting with our infantry if we can, and kind of make that T-72 stack not viable for him to play. Go. You can see we're just shooting some things here. He's eventually, I believe, going to get this zone. Now, this Igla here, you know, he should be strung up and hung in the middle of the town square. He does absolutely nothing the whole game. Or he doesn't do very much help for T-Man. He kind of loses in the game a little bit here because of the VP. Okay, we send another MiG-27 in. Unfortunately, it takes a dive. We kill something over here. Keep sending the seed over. As you can see here, the Spetsnaz just got resupplied, so now it just takes out any of those units. The Igla here, missing everything. AT plane hitting a T-72 in the front. We got a BMD as well shooting at it. It's on low cohesion, it still hits. So here we go. We're looking at a pretty slow game right now. Again, not what I ideally want, but it's what I'm going to get. You see, hitting these T-72s, you know, hitting him with Conquerors, making his life painful. The T-72, or the Mi-24 VP, taking some shots as well. And then you'll see he's got a bunch of Pioneers set up. Basically, to take this down, he knows that I have a bunch of Spetsnaz that are going to be a problem. We can see the Igla missed its first shot. And we're just playing HCGM whack-a-mole right now with him. Igla misses again. We take out a BMP. Igla misses again. Putting our guy on low cohesion, which is fine. I've got 26 rockets. I'm going to keep it there for as long as I can. Or 26 HCGMs. And then we have... this guy is now out of Iglas, so unfortunately that's not going to work out too well for him. So then T-Man gets to walk all of his stuff through my infantry stack. This unfortunately does not kill. You can see barely alive, and then it dies. Brought the MiG out in order to take care of that as well. And you can see here he's got the overwhelming force here easily. I have a Strela that goes down. So at this point, like, you know, he's got this town. You know, I probably should have moved these Spetsnaz out earlier and tried to just get him across the field and save him for what I could. So I noticed the team is having some issues killing these helicopters. So I brought up another one. I'm sending out an AT plane as well to take care of some BMPs. Kills one BMP. Does not turn his Koos back on. So, you know, he is probably assuming this is a seed back here. So, you know, these are going to just go die in the field, basically. These are going to get mowed down by PKM. So here we go, sending and buying more BMDs to assist in fighting here in the middle. Then having this rocket plane with a few Kokons just take some shots here. Seeing what we can do. You can see T-Man still buying a lot of tanks. He's buying a lot of tanks. He's got the zone. He's got the area that he wants. Now he has this middle town. He can pivot off of this however he wants. He can come this way and cap this zone. He can come straight at me and then keep pushing through. Strategy-wise, I think he wants to go for the 2-point zone. He realizes, hey, Jeremy has a 1,000-point lead. I'm going to have to try to get this tick back fast. Getting this is going to be a very slow, drawn-out game where there's more opportunity for me to come back, especially fighting in a town. So here we go. You'll see he starts RDing a bunch of units here. Fortunately for me, it doesn't really hit anything that's valuable. So, you know, we're just microing our helicopter around, seeing what we can do here. Sending these out basically to die. they're basically our recon right now, and we're gonna just use these BMDs to shoot into the town. That is the current goal. T-Man realizes this. He begins to back up a little bit, but since I have a sight line through this, these BMDs are able to take care of that. And then swinging the rocket over that takes some shots in as well. So eliminating a few of these units that are becoming problematic here in the middle. Sending our seed over. So the Igla now, he's got a new Igla up. It does hit a shot. I believe I realized this a little bit too late and don't land him fast enough, and the Igla does get a shot off. And, oh, no, it did not eliminate. Oh, I just put it on. I just changed the altitude on it. I did not put it down the whole way. Not a great play. So just healing here with the trying to heal everything, and then unfortunately that rocket goes down. See here, T-Man. I've never seen this play before, but he's going through the forest in order to come down here. He's got the Mott Schutzen over here, or the Mott Afclara, in a decent position to spot anything that's over there. As you can see, I'm still purchasing Conquerors. I'm getting a Nona up to try to assist with this push. Fortunately, there's a BMD right there. And then we have 2 more BMDs that came up. And a GRU as well to spot anything here. And to hopefully take out any problematic infantry we may run into. And we are sending in another AT to kill a T-72. Unfortunately, we missed everything. And he takes a little bit of damage. We send in this again. We send another MiG in. We hit that. We dive the Mi-24P, and I'm pretty sure we get out of here pretty... Do we get hit on this dive? We do. Okay. And T-Man brings up another cube, realizing that, hey, it looks like he's air spamming. He probably doesn't have much over here, which is true. I just have a bunch of ATGMs that are going to make his life miserable. So here we go. We got another VP coming up. Help take care of any issues that we may have. Unfortunately, I believe the Strellas... Okay, the Strellas are out of range. And then we do send the T... Unfortunately, we send the MiG out to its death. Killing... trying to put some more fire down on these... this stack of IFVs over here. Doing some damage. And you can see he moves the Igla up. Igla takes a shot. Double Igla shots both hit. And then HE Bomber goes in, kills the GRU. And he's also making this push on the right now. So I have all these Conquerors over here. So I'm going to immediately start rotating these Conquerors. I'm going to start rotating. I'm going to try to take these out. You'll see they're 1 vet. I believe T-Man gets kind of unlucky here and just like his tanks just miss everything. There's no other way to explain it. We've got this F-word launcher. It's taking some shots here. Invisible ATGM behavior. And, you know, we're just picking away at these tanks. We hit 1. We got 3 ATGMs shooting at these. And he unfortunately gets a miss. He gets another miss. And we can kind of see it from this angle a little bit better here. He takes a side shot in one of them. And he's just getting very unlucky, you know. I mean, they are low cohesion, but you would think, hey, maybe you could do something, guys, over here. Hey, you wanna hit the 55-point little truck. You would think, right? Oh, he does kill 1. I believe this one dies. Or this one kills this one. Yep, so trades itself. Then we go back here. We're taking a look. T-Man is completely taking the middle. We are shooting a Nona at it. Since we see a track's broken over here, we're going to go ahead and take care of that. Unfortunately, I evac it the wrong way. And now we have 2 MiGs coming in here that dive this Mi-24P. And not the greatest performance there from our boys. Oh my god. Just many Koobs shooting. Many Koobs shooting right now. 2 double vet Koobs, 2 1 vet Koobs. So at this point in the game, I'm like, this game is probably over. Like, I don't think I'm coming back. Like, I realize that if he just drives across, he probably wins. So, emergency Akula buy. Kind of expecting him. You can see I'm kind of bringing this back here. I'm assuming he's going to dive it. Bringing it over what little AA net I do have left, which is not very much. Unfortunately, trying to get these guys resupplied, and that takes a dive. So here we go. So T-Man is thinking about making a push now. He's kind of just hanging out. You'll see we've got 5 minutes to victory right here. So T-Man is just kind of hanging out. The Strela is taking a few shots at the Akula. I think I'm too slow to react. Okay, 2 Strela misses? 3 Strela misses? 4 Strela misses? Can we make it 5? You see I'm bringing up more ATGMs as well. Oh, that's right. Yes, he brings in the Sues here. The Sue does not kill it. That misses a rocket, so it doesn't kill it, unfortunately, for T-Man. Kind of BS. Oh, there you go. There's another Strela miss. So, you know, this no vet high cohesion Strela, just he's decided that I don't want to play the game today. I'm going to miss everything. Bringing up the Skezzert here to just provide fire support. I thought he had way more infantry over here, but it just appears that he doesn't. And here T-Man has decided it is time to ball. And see, I've got AT gems on the flanks here, trying to kill everything. These guys with the exceptional optics, you know, he's trying to get those up. And unfortunately, the Strelas here just start picking away, or the Conquerors here keep picking away. T-Man wastes all the smokes right here. I was so mad that these died. Like, it misses here. I should have unloaded them here. I was not paying attention. You can see T-Man's got a big stack of Machutsen coming up. Instead, I just let these die. Big brain, big brain. So here we are. T-Man's got a big stack of Machutsen. He's about to walk at me. You can see I've got almost nothing over here. It's not looking good. I'm evacuating my Strelas, trying to get them out of harm's way, evacuating the Nona, bringing up another Akula, bringing up BMDs, just anything to attempt to stop this push. There's a Strela. And I kind of assumed here that he would have AA up pretty close now. Unfortunately, the Igla stack starts to hit my Akula. It gets lucky again. Tries to do a Kobe fadeaway. Doesn't work. But at this point, I have to keep this up. Like, I need to try to beat back some of this push. Otherwise, this is going to be very problematic for me. The Igla, again, misses. Don't know why. I mean, this one's 2 vet. This one's 0 vet. So you would think, with some reasonable suspicion, that these would actually hit. But in this case, they have decided that today is not the day that I want to hit anything. So you'll see here, I start sending Conquerors back here again, kind of holding this long angle. T-Man starts RDing where those were earlier. I'm buying more Conquerors. I'm buying another Conquerors. I'm buying an 85 mil gun. And then T-Man, what's he got going on? He's bringing up some F-words. He's bringing up some BMPs to push up with. And you'll see here the Machutsen are coming across the field at an expeditious rate. We unfortunately lose a BMD. And this is where, at this point in the game, I'm like, yeah, it's probably over for me. Like, he's going to walk me down now. And win the game. He basically, if you could see here, he has a free path to right here, which is exactly what he worked towards the whole game. So he could just walk, you know, if he can clear this out, he can just walk everything through. But what T-Man does not anticipate is 2 more Conquerors. Coming up, getting ready to do disgusting things to his side here. So we've got 4 Conquerors firing at his T-72s. And everything just starts dying for T-Man. Just everything begins to die. We get really lucky. We get some side shots in there. We get a side shot off the BMD. And you'll see here the SPW is coming up now. Unfortunately for T-Man, he drives this in the wrong spot, and I happen to have one ATGM left. And there goes the game. You'll see T-Man buys another SPW to bring it up. At this point, the game is over. T-Man gives me the GG here very shortly, which you guys can't see. But, here we go. We're just, kind of confirming our suspicions here of what he's got. Trying to kill some Koobs. Koob's just missing. And then, the game is over. He's got 22 seconds. That CV is not making it, unfortunately, for T-Man. So he's just trying to rack up some kills here. And I believe the GG comes here in a few seconds. Yep, and the game is over. We get a victory. First time we've ever beat T-Man. I will say this game was a lot of luck on my side. It's not because I am a better player than T-Man. The score indicates so. But we got very, very lucky with our helicopter play as well as our ATGM just kind of hitting everything. So that's all I've got. I hope to see you guys in the next one. I've got a couple more videos coming up after this one of some ranked gameplay and as well as some tournament gameplay. So I hope to see you guys on that one.